Permission required to continue.
An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on.
Champions are forever.
What is up? What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live once again, and I hope everybody is doing well today. I had to reboot my machine after an update, so I'm kind of looking to see what all has changed anyway. Checo Jr., first one in. What is up? Hope you're having a blessed day, my friend. Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty in the building. The Kingpin, what up? Epignosis, how you doing, man? Caveman Oog, how you doing? You died again. Hello, hello. All right. I got sick at a small hotel in Madrid, and was surprised that room service had a doctor on staff and sent him up. I told the doctor of my surprise, and he said no one expects the Spanish in physician. Kabam puts out a new mode and immediately monetize it. No shame. Well, all right. Let me hello. Let me make sure I got all of this right. Again, thank you, Bryce, for that donation. Appreciate it. Okay. So, I don't know if it made any difference. Doesn't look like it did. But I downloaded the Steam version of the game, and I deleted, uninstalled the other version of the game. So I'm playing on the Steam version. The only thing that I have noticed is that when I downloaded and when I would start up the other version of the game straight from Kabam's website, it would always make me log in to Kabam. It would use the web login, and I would have to log in that way. Haven't had to do that. With the Steam version, apparently that login is enough, and it's allowing me to just go ahead and launch the game. I don't know whether that's because it saved some information or what, but at least that's a step that I don't have to take. I don't have to log in to Kabam via the web. So other than that, I have not noticed anything different. Archon, what's up, man? You know, every time I see your name, I think of that game, right? Oh, that game was fun. Steven Martinez, how you doing? New game mode, rubbish. Yeah, I saw KT1 talking about it. Don't know how I will like it. I have not tried it. However, their other game mode is fun. Oh, and I messed up once again in war. I'm really getting frustrated about that. With myself, mainly. Because I thought I had a great counter, and it turns out, nope. You know, Hulk Hogan? Oh, man. That, man, they're getting out of here, man. Hulkamania? What is this? Dimensional arcade. Okay, this is what you're talking about. So they're selling tickets that you can use to play the game. Yeah, you died again. But the way that I look at it, those are the very ones that I would like to see come back from that dark side. And now that they've passed, for me, that's a tragedy. If they never, you know, saw the light, shall we say, and they died without seeing the light. But yeah, he was. All right. Nope. Don't care about that. Nope. Not gonna claim that. Talking about Hulkbuster. We're talking about Hulk Hogan. And now Hulkbuster is in the arena. All right. Let's get some stuff here. But yeah, I don't have my recoil on right now because I was planning to go in and get all my fights done, but now I gotta wait. Oh wait, it's over here. Now I gotta wait. Oh, so they put some of these in here. Yeah, I gotta try to grab these wherever I can, so. All right, so that's what it's called, Doom Cycle, huh? When I saw that title, I thought they were talking about something else. Open in browser? No. What is that? Why was it trying to get me to open up something in the browser? All right, we're gonna wait on that then. Let me change up the feature champion is Hulkbuster. And the basic champion is Gentle. All right, let's unlock you. There we go. All right, you have to open in a browser. Already did it. It's separate from the app. Ew. All right, well, I'll do that another time then. So you can't play it without spending, or buying tickets get you more entries? Oh wait, before we start this, let's play the mode we can play. Use up that energy. Okay. You only get 3 tickets a day. Okay, so you got 3 tickets that you can use. Okay. Red, green, under. I don't know if that counts. It does. All right. Nope. Let's try again. Brian, what's up, man? How do I like the new game mode? Have never tried it. I just saw that I have to open up another browser. I have to open it up in a browser. So, yeah. So, I have not tried it yet. I've seen it. But that's about it. So, I don't know. But yeah, I will try it out. 3 entries per day, so that's something to do, I guess, every day. And I saw that it was yeah, auto. It was an auto fight. Ooh, got the triple threat. Let's swap 2 then. So yeah, I don't know. I like this. I'm fine with something different. What I don't like is the pay to play. I'm glad they didn't do that with this one. Oh, and did you guys check my posts? Did you see? It was funny how I saw that I leveled up, too. It was long after the stream and everything. And then I just launched the game, and I was like, okay, let me play a little bit. And bam! It just popped up. I didn't even know. All of a sudden, I saw that I had a new champion. And I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't open any crystals. How I got a new champion, right? So I look and I see that I have a 4-star Ultron. And I'm like, wait, did I level? And I look up and I see that I leveled. Okay, I want you to see that whole sequence right there. He never stopped attacking. He never stopped. I was trying to get my special 2 off, and he never stopped attacking. First, I dashed back, he attacked. Dash back, he attacked. I hit my special, he fired his special first, and got me to a special 3. I never got a chance, really. He just kept attacking. Good times, good times. But yeah, anyway, I looked up and saw, wait, I'm at 64. And then the screen popped up and I took that screenshot. Ooh, double trouble, eh? Swap 1 then. blue, green. Odd. Let's do it. Certainly don't use Stripe very often. Travis! Yo! What up, man? But yeah, I don't know. That game mode looks I did see the graphics of it, right? And you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of back in the day, arcade game, Double Dragon. I remembered that, and I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, it looks like it's different. It's definitely different. And it's not going to be for everybody. Just like this game mode is not for everybody. But just from what I'm looking at, I think they did a much better job on this one. Yeah, Travis, that's pretty much the reason to do it. Just for the rewards. Now, this one, I actually enjoy this. What I'm doing right now, I like this. It's very, I wouldn't even say no stress. I mean, low stress. It's no stress. And just relaxing. Well, so far, 2 days in a row, and the poker cards still hate me. I like BG more, but no one my level is playing. Only 14 rank 4 decks are playing. Asher, what's up, man? Yeah. I need to do the battlegrounds so I can get my objectives done. Travis, you did get the legend title. Brian, did you ever get that worked out? I'm doing for a realm point objective. Yeah. But I will say I like this more than I like Battlegrounds, which I don't like. But Battlegrounds was just not for me. All right. Now, let's get over here. Now, we've used up our energy. So let's get to the arena. And I hate having to do this without my recoils and all that, but it's my own fault. I should be done with war, but I'm gonna painful lessons, but I do learn. But once again, I'm stuck at that first fight. And now I know there's only 2 champs. Well, not 2, but for that first node, no matter what, they either, like Gladiator, shut down the first node, Asher. where if they have an armor up, you take bleed. So I'm gonna either go in with no champ that is not immune to bleed, or one that I know for sure will shut down his armors, like Gladiator. Because what's happening is I'll go in with a champ that I'm thinking should work. You know, you guys saw, you saw when I brought in Dark Phoenix against Red Skull on that node. The thing with Red Skull is he starts with 5. So as soon as you hit him with an armor up, you're getting 5 of those nasty bleeds on you. So you either have to get rid of those armor ups without really touching him, or be bleed immune. So I went in there with Dark Phoenix, who can pulverize armors on her heavy. If you guys saw it, you saw what happened. I did a heavy, got all the bleeds, didn't remove any armors. I'm like, where's my pulverize? What's happening? And I'm just sick of going in with a plan and it don't work. I'm just gonna have to stick with old tried and trues, like Corvus, Gladiator. They seem to be the way to go for that node. And this is the second time in a row that they've placed Red Skull there. Yep, Kushala also would be a good option. Yeah, like I said, they have to be bleed immune, or have a way, or have a way to get rid of the armor. Now Terrax can do it, and I've done it with him before, but it's not a good fight with Terrax. So either, you know, Corvus, who can definitely do it, Gladiator, or somebody who is immune to bleed like Kushala. Miko, what's up, man? Haven't played in a few days. Father passed away. Oh, no. Feels weird despite not speaking for 19 years. I broke down so hard at the cremation. Miko, man. Yeah. I lost my dad when I was 17. And it felt so weird for the longest time. It felt like he was just in his room. You know, it's like he's here, I just don't see him. You know, because he would often be, you know, in his room. He was there, you know, anytime I wanted to go, like, you know, he would work. I would see him at dinner. You know, we all had dinner together. The family, we had family dinner. But he would often, after work, be in his room. And sometimes, you know, he'd be in the living room watching TV or something like that. But so it was weird for a while. And everybody was concerned with me because I never cried. And they were worried that I wasn't accepting the reality, you know? But I was just going on. And I basically was going on like he was still here. I just wasn't seeing him right now. Still up in his room, you know, there if I want to go see him. But, you know, I just don't want to see him right now, you know. So it was rough. So, yeah, my condolences, man. Nico. I don't have Nico as a 7-star, and I've been very wary of bringing in 6 stars. My alt just pulled a 7-star Bishop. Ooh, nice. Seven-star Bishop is nice, man. Come on. Hit him with it. Wake up. See how long this fight's taking? Because I don't have my ouchies on. Just a quick question. You've always been a big Corvus fan, and actually I was influenced by your playstyle on how you tore people up in AW with him. Is there any reason you haven't ranked 4'd him yet? Just because I have so many others that I took up, and even at rank 3, he tears up. So there are others that I felt needed it more. Because even at rank 3, he can smash those rank 4s. So that's why. He's not one that really needs it. But when the health pools go up, then he needs to go up as well. But he's historically not one that he does benefit from, you know, anything that's going to give him more attack. But I usually run recoils. So he's already doing crazy damage. Without the recoils, I would say he'd be a better candidate to rank up because he needs every bit of attack. He benefits from it all. But if you're running recoils, even a rank 3 Corvus is gonna rip people apart in Alliance War. Yep, you died again. Said that he doesn't think there'll be a huge difference in the damage. And you might be right. That's why he hasn't gone up. At rank 3, he's just good. Now, I will rank for him eventually. And it looks like Corvus is going to have to come back to war. Because they keep on putting Red Skull there. And I know Corvus can tear him up. Gladiator can tear him up. I just happened to choose 2 counters that weren't really counters for that node. They're counters for Red Skull, just not for that node. You died again. I got a question for you. Did you see my my fight with Dark Phoenix? And if you know, why didn't her heavy pulverize any of his armors? My wife got me a new 7-star arcade and awakened my shocker. Oh, yeah. Null, tear him up. That's right. Null takes reduced damage from bleed, right? But see, here's the problem that I've been having. There are counters that are great against Red Skull. But on that node, some of the counters don't work. They just don't work. Like with Null, how many times, or I should say, how quickly can he get the armor ups down? Does he have to... Yeah, lane 3. You know, so... Like I said, it's not like there's no counters. It's just that some of the counters that I was thinking would be great against him on that node turns out not to be so good against him. Deathless Thanos. Nope. Now I have to decide if I want to grind for a 6-star gentle. Don't have him yet. Gentle is nice. I like him. I do like Gentle. Can't even say. But yeah, Caveman, I know Null tears him up, but how well will he tear him up on that node is the question. Where is he? He's in it. There he is. Look at him, y'all. Already got him maxed out. I missed what node you're talking about. The very first node. It has what is it? That thorns. Anytime they have an armor up, you take a bleed per armor up, and the bleeds have increased potency. So a lot of times, you know, they're great for fighting Red Skull, but they have to deal with the bleed or the armors, or both. And there's options. Corvus wrecks it. Gladiator will wreck it. Just have to keep, you know, his armors off. You know, pop in a power start, you know, an advanced power boost. Build up to your special 2, fire that off, and you're good. Check her out. I'm actually starting to like this girl right here. Look at this. In the air. Look at that. Woo! Yeah, I'm liking her. I really am. I hadn't known too much about her before, so I was like, yeah, I like Nico. I like her as well now. Both of them. Null has some bleed resistance and corruption remove all the armors. Yeah. And see, that's the thing, Caveman. What I have found is that if you take some time to try to get them off, you might be dead before anything happens. Before you can get the armors down. But like with Corvus, one parry and all his armors are gone. Mike Holman, what up, man? Yeah, I heard. Oh, man. They're going to have to cremate Hogan because nobody buries the Hulkster. What you going to do when Hulkamania walks all over? Man. Gold Reaper, what up, man? But yeah, so it's either Corvus, Gladiator, or someone who is bleed immune and can take Red Skull. You're hunting 7-star Gallon. I don't believe, well, he's in the Titan right now, right? Yep, Omega Red could do it. But yeah, so that's just pretty much it for that node. So we got options. Not normal 7-star. Gallon is in the Titan right now. Yeah, Mike. I was watching wrestling from the Bob Backlund era. And I believe Bob Backlund wasn't he just before Hulk Hogan? How would Elsa work on that node? I don't know. Elsa's not bleed immune, is she? She does the degen, but she's not bleed immune, so she might get taken out against Red Skull way faster than she could actually take them out. See, that's what makes him so nasty. You're going to be taking 5 bleeds at a time. I did a heavy attack, and I took almost 10 bleeds. To hit heavy, every time you contact them when they have an armor up, you take a bleed per armor up. He starts with 5. You have a 2-hit heavy, bam, 5, bam, 5. All right, Epignosis, have fun at work. Don't work too hard. The reason why you didn't kill his armor is because of the global node. I knew I hate this meta. I knew there was a reason. He glances your ability to pulverize. So is that also the reason that Deathless Thanos didn't work? Oh, man. Yeah, Bastion should. Yeah, that's a great placement. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Bastion should stay topped up, right? If he doesn't take any damage to the bleeds. But then you still have to deal with Red Skull. And with all those armor ups, I won't be stunning him or anything like that. Let me look at that. Let me see. Yeah, what global is it that makes him glance? Cause I didn't see that. Oh, it's the node itself. Gotcha. You could already see where I'm at. All right, I will, when I post this war video, look, because it didn't look like he glanced. It didn't tell me he glanced. Did you see a glancing? Because when I looked, did he glance Dark Phoenix? Was that what happened with her? I didn't look at that one. Okay. Wow. All right, so we go with the tried and true. But see, that's the kind of thing that I was getting sick of, because I keep going with an option and then finding out, surprise, that option's not working quite right. Yeah. Corvus, like I said, Corvus tears him up. Here's the thing. This is the same node that I dealt with in season 57. And guess who I used? Corvus. He tore it up. Well, Gladiator, he won't even start with any armors. So Gladiator works. He won't even get the armor. So there's no glancing, no bleeds, nothing. Just a regular Gladiator fight. However, have to be careful if any shenanigans happen and he gets an armor up. Gladiator has no way to remove the armor up. Now against Red Skull, he can hit into the block to remove the armor, but on that node, he's going to take bleed damage. So basically with Gladiator, mine is Sig 200. So I'm going to have a very long vigilance initially, but it's a race to my special 2. Harmonized, yes, we were talking about it just earlier. This year has been rough. God of the Abyss, what's up? I think you left before I mentioned it. We're playing God of War Ragnarok, I think. Now. Just went through, I think like the little first bit. Let's do this. So that's the next one we're playing now. And for those of you who did not, oh, you did hear it? Okay. And if you haven't checked my posts, no more Horizons, at least on the PC. So we had a little bit of work we had to do to get our refund, because if you played under 2 hours, it's automatic. You can get your refund. But we spent more than 3 hours trying to get the game working. And so they were like, well, you played over 3 hours. And so my sister had to try to contact them. Steam has horrible customer service. It's mostly automated. Okay. So trying to get to someone is very difficult. And, you know, I had the link so you can see we sat there for what, an hour and a half just trying to get it working. So I had footage and they could see it, the time and everything. Even if they registered 3 hours, well, an hour and a half of that was us sitting there waiting, trying to get it going. We were never able to play it. So then they told her that, you know, because she had gifted it to me, that I had to allow a refund. Since it was a gift, I have to allow it because it's going to get removed from my library. And I had never done that before. So I had to go in there and find out how to do that. It wasn't that hard to find out. And then it was a little checkbox that you just check. And then I told her, you know, try it again, and we were able to do it. Nope. We've only played God of War. And can you tell me why they decided to name stuff the same and whatnot? But anyway. No, we didn't play the Greek Saga. First one that she downloaded was the God of War that we were playing. And then she downloaded God of War Ragnarok, and that's what we're playing now. But as far as another game on this channel goes, we're going to get back to my Doom roots. So we were looking at Doom the Dark Ages. That's like $70. All right. We don't have that. However, we have not yet played Doom Eternal. We had to look, and I actually looked it up because my sister was looking at Doom, right? And she was like, wait a minute. We could afford this one, but what's this one? You know, it's a different Doom. So I looked it up because the last Doom that we played together was Doom 3. So I had to check out the history, you know, of what happened. And I see how they scrapped Doom 4 and all of that. Then they came out with a bunch of spin-offs of Doom. So apparently Doom Eternal is the sequel, the next part of the Doom saga. So we're gonna grab that one and we're gonna start playing Doom Eternal. We have enough with the refund to get that one. And since that's the next one, let's try it out. And then when we get done with this one, we'll see at some point in time, we'll be able to get Doom the Dark Ages. And we'll play that one. If you haven't played the Greek games, then the Valhalla DLC won't have that big of an impact on you as it did me, but it's still incredible. Well, I'll tell you, I do like the improvements that I'm seeing so far. The controls, some of the little options. I don't even know if they were in the other one, the one previous to it. But I can set it so instead of having to hit, you know, spam that button, I can just hold it instead of having to hit the button every time to climb up different things, I could just move over to it, which feels so much more natural to me. I love that. You know, being able to automatically pick up health and hack silver and all of that. Little things like this, and it's quality of life. Awesome. And I looked and saw that the font that they used and everything when it gives you the little notifications that you picked up this hack silver or whatever, it looks so much clearer. The visuals are just so much better. So already liking it just for that. So that's what we'll be playing. And I need to, because I was told that you can stream to YouTube from PlayStation. I don't know what it takes to do it, but that would be awesome. That would be the best of both worlds. Because one of the things that we do like, we like being in the same room with each other while we're playing. You know, that's how we used to do it. And when we play like on the PC, it just doesn't work as well. That's why I had her call in on Discord and do it that way. But if we can stream from her PlayStation, then that would be perfect, because then I could sit right there on my couch and we can play. I don't know if she needs a mic. We'll have to check that out. But that would be awesome. And then she could be watching the stream, reading the chat while I'm playing. You know? Dr. J, what up? How you doing, man? Apparently the new game mode, you have to launch in a separate browser. I haven't tried it yet. Everything you need to do a YouTube stream on PS5 is built into the PS5. She has a PS4. We ain't rich like that. I think she got the PS4 on with a Black Friday deal. It was on. It was a crazy sale that she got it for. So yeah, Dr. J, I did too. Until I clicked on it, and it was launching in another browser. So yeah, I probably won't be streaming that. I could. But yeah, so we'll see. I'll check it out. Oh man. But anyway, looks like Doom will be the next one, but I'm gonna look it up and see, because I don't want to just stream to YouTube. I want to stream to my YouTube. I need to take this boy up. See what he's about. I got to rank 1 to 2. I got 2 generic rank up gems. Need to check them out. I like Doom 2016 more than Eternal, but Doom the Dark Ages was badass. Okay. Now, from what I understand, Doom 2016 wasn't the next one in the series after Doom 3. It was a spinoff, right? Doom Eternal is the next one in the series. Donnie Fillmore, what up? How you doing, man? Adrian, hey, you got 2 7 stars from those 2 Exalted Nexus? That's what's up, man. But yeah, so we're gonna start. We're gonna play Doom Eternal, and then Doom Dark Ages whenever we can afford it. Dr. Stone, how you doing? Boy. Doing good so far. Just enjoying my time off, hanging out with my niece. Oh, that's what's up. She'll remember that and love it. Yeah, it has been a minute. What you up to? Adrian Grant. See, like, you see how I'm building up his confidence? Can't do that when you have to shut down the armors. You gotta build up to that special 2 fast. You gotta basically race to the special 2. Gallon doesn't need any Sig Stones, Dr. Stone. He don't really need any of them. He don't even need to be awakened. I would not put any SIGs into him. Those SIGs are better spent elsewhere. Like Angela. I've been working to get Angela SIG level up. She's almost 100 now, though. She can already do her thing if I put Odin in there. So. Oh, man. One hand playing. That's what's up. How you like me now? Yeah, buddy. Look at me, look at me. Just chilling. Don't even need my other hand. Loving it. Loving you. It's easy 'cause you're beautiful. Loving you. Oh. There we go. But anyway, definitely want to look up streaming off of the PS4 to my YouTube channel, because that's what I want to do. And I'm guessing all I need is the stream key. Mohammed Kamala, what up, man? Hold on. Let me Oh. We getting a Chewy raid. Kendall's Jr. coming in with the Chew Boom. What up, Chew Boom? How you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's been going on, man? What you been up to? Hold on, I need to get a glass of water. My throat's getting dry. All right. And now I'm back from outer space. Ah. That feels good. Everything's been good, man. Usually just don't stream around this time because of time zones. Okay. That would explain it. But thank you for the raid, man. Hey. Michael! Where's that? Michael or Mikael? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I forgot to show you my first match with the Tuma at Sig 100. Just put it in your Discord for you to check when you get a chance. Okay. Lee Boyce, what's up, man? And Billy D, Beer Belly Buddha. What up? Woo! Hit him with it. Ooh! No evading for you. Yeah, Red Guardian ain't no joke either. He'd be pretty cool. Come on. Hit him up, hit him up. What you hiding in the corner for? Hit him! It's over. Yeah, people sleep on Silver Surfer, but he ain't no joke either. You get them buffs up. He has very, very potent buffs. Very potent. But I think a lot of people don't either realize that or know how to, you know, get his buffs up. Big Chris. What's up, man? But yeah, everybody, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs all over you? He made that wrestling, man, something else during his time. Hulkamania. When you saw him start standing up and all of a sudden you couldn't do nothing to him. Woo! I used to get thrilled. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. There you go. Go. Hit him with it. There you go. I'm not as broken up about Hulk Hogan as I am about Ozzy, but that's for reasons I won't get into here. Yeah, we know God of the Abyss. We know Hulk Hogan's would you say predilections? Philosophy? Yeah, Dr. J, Hulk Hogan died. I don't know anything other than someone came in here and said, "Rip Hulk Hogan." That's all I knew. Ozzy weren't no saint either. Yeah, and see, I feel sorry for them on a spiritual level. Because although I don't know anything, you know, about their spiritual health or whatever, just from what I've seen, not so good. And basically now that they've died, that's it. They don't have any more time to turn their life around, to do anything else, you know? He was rebaptized a few weeks ago. Yeah, so there's, like I said, there's hope, you know? But that's what breaks me up about him. You know, even people that are living horribly, those are the ones that I want to live at least until they can, you know what? It's not funny, but did y'all see Freeway? Did y'all, if y'all saw Freeway, although that was, I mean, it was kind of funny, but for those of you who hadn't seen Freeway, there was a scene where this guy was a serial violator and unaliver of girls, okay? So not a nice guy at all. But he went up against our heroine, and she turned the tables on him. And this scene, she has a pow to behind him, and you know what she asks him? Right, Bob, have you accepted the Lord Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior? Now, understand the scene. She's asking him this question while she has a pow aimed at the back of his head. Why do you think she's asking that question? So, yeah. Her thing was, I'm going to send you to the next life. However, I want to make sure that you at least, you know, that's pretty much what she was telling him. Your life here is over. So that's kind of how I see a lot of that. You know, they live how they live in and what have you, but I don't wish hell on anybody. Ooh, go Reaper. That's a tough one. Do you run the ouchie masteries? If you run the ouchies, Bastion. If you don't run the ouchies, yeah, that's tough. You're gonna have to go with who you like. Because I don't know if I can tell you on that one. That's a good problem to have. I will tell you this. My Bastion is ranked 4. I run the ouchies, though. My Bastion is ranked 4, and my Dazzler is ranked 3. And I love them both. But I think Bastion is probably a little bit more useful than Dazzler. Dazzler is basically a nuke. She has a little utility. If you're going up against something with like a Thorns type damage, she'll reflect it back. You know, kind of like, but only when she's attacking and only physical. Not energy damage. So only physical. Bastion, on the other hand, not only does not take damage from bleed and poison, but he also heals from it. Yeah, Gallon is a nuke as well. Build up. Rip them up. One of the best things I saw was a comic strip of Lemmy from Motorhead telling Satan to get off his throne. Ozzy came back for it. Oh, man. But yeah, so... So yeah, I usually do more in the passing. And in fact, the worse their behavior was, the more I mourn them. So, oh no. Woo! Oh, come on. Get off me. All right. Yo, Crazy Salt Gaming. How you doing, man? What up, what up, what up? We were all talking about the news. Hulk Hogan, no longer with us. Well, I got this guy a couple of times, and I haven't really played around with him all that much, but I'm hearing good things about him. From at least a couple of people, that he's not as bad as people think. So, I don't know. Oh no, she did not slice me with them. Hit her with it. Yeah, your nanobots can't heal you when the damage is too much. which is kind of good. Oh yeah, we got big head, big head. Let's get this in here. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Ooh. Now, if I can just get more 6 stones. It's on. Every 6 stone going into my Angela until she's at least one I think at least 130. But I want her up there. And she'll be good. Probably right when I do that, they'll change the meta. Or change the nodes on my path. That's what'll likely happen. But we're gonna figure out best options for my path, because it's ridiculous. And I'm stuck there now because I don't have a bleed immune champ. Same thing that happened before. And now I have to wait. Can't finish because I should be done with war by now. But I can't. Woo, sexy girl. Look at her. Oh. In news. Have you guys... Okay, do y'all remember who Lolly is? He, in the first trial of Karen Reed, he was the prosecutor. He was the prosecuting attorney. Lolly. Or Lally. Or whatever. He had to sit and give a deposition about why he did not turn over certain evidence. Brady, he is required to turn it over. Why didn't he? Ooh, boy. If you haven't seen it, he got roasted. And the thing is, he don't seem to care. There is a problem over in that corner of the world. He don't even care. He was on that stand just, he was like, yeah, but you know what? I don't know. I don't even remember that. I mean, his attitude, you could tell he just did not care. And I've seen a few people, you know, breaking that down and everything. And they're like, he should be out of there. All right, God of the Abyss, take care, man. Oh, that's right. He's Incinerate immune when he has his armor up. Come on. Whoa-ho! Knees up. What's up? Welcome to the family. Join me over on Twitch. Appreciate you, man. Hello, which Marvel official Twitch page? Marvel? You talking about Marvel Contest of Champions? Hold on. Because I don't think it's under Marvel Contest. What did they do? They did something different. Hold on, let me look at my... Because I'm following them. Yeah, it's Kabam. Here's their official Twitch page. Okay. Yep, I play. But if you're talking about the Twitch drops, so far, Kabam has not activated Twitch drops for people who stream the game. Yeah, it wouldn't let be. Yeah, he what he was talking about and his explanation just shows that he just did not care. That's the bottom line. He asked Proctor for some arrest warrants or something like that, like 6 of them, and he never got them. Thanks, I love you. Thank you, man. You're welcome. That can't use all caps though, but you are welcome. Yep, you're welcome. You're welcome, Niza. Special attack. Special beam cannon. I'm curious about your finger movements. I don't have a camera to show my fingers. But I'm playing on the PC. So I can't actually show you. But yeah, I'm on the PC. I have a iPad. But I'm not playing on the iPad right now. I'm playing on the computer. See the mouse? And I honestly love playing on the PC. Didn't really take me long to get used to it either. You know, just on the phone, which also is fine. There are people that prefer that. I still play on my iPad when I'm not at the computer. So if I'm like watching TV, I will either lay down or I'm sitting and I can play there. You live in Turkey? Shout out to Turkey! iPhone 15 Pro Max. How, well, the Doom Trash Cycle game, definitely for PC. So annoying on phone, way too small. I just cannot get that working. Let me try it again. Nope. Did that a little too early. Hey, that time it worked. That is really, I find that hard to do even on my, even on the iPad. Dash in and dash back out. I have a hard time doing that. It's easier when I'm fighting Void, but for some reason that guy, Already no gaming. Yeah, it's apparently it's not really fighting, it's you auto fight. So yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Oh, no, sir. Ooh, right in the bread basket. But yeah, I haven't even looked at the game yet. It's poop, but the rewards be good. How to play it? There should be an icon. Hold on, let me look. After we finish this, because it was off to the right when I saw it, but then it moved. So I'm not sure. The other black man. What's up, man? I added you, game account, my name, X-Professional. I don't have a very good account. If you're talking about in-game, I don't really use in-game, but I do have a Discord. If you want to join my Discord, just type the Discord command. Yeah, see it right here? Doom Cycle. You just click on that. Now, what's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what came new. All right. Yeah, you saw it. I showed it. It's on the home screen. But yeah, if you have Discord, just do the exclamation point Discord and it'll give you the link. If you have Discord. I don't know if you have Discord. But yeah, I don't use the in-game friend system, social system, or anything like that. Come on. Yep, there you go. Oh! Now, was all that really necessary? Oh, man, Logan. Oh, Discord is banned there? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Huh, wonder why Discord is banned in Turkey. Huh. Yeah, I don't use that. Hit him with it. Oh. This is Sparta. Galen's a bad boy. People sometimes forget it. That's no Turkish delight. I see what you did there, Billy. Let's try that. We are Discord illegal. Connect. Wow. It does suck. Yeah. Hit him with it! Man, why wasn't I at a special 2? Weird. But whatever. And she caught me too. She is so annoying. Yeah. Going forward, we're just going to go with the tried and trues. If Bastion had a way to remove those armor ups, boy. Come on, Bump. Come on, Bump. There you go. Uh-oh. Now you're degenning. How you feeling about yourself now? Oh, messed up. You messed up now, Aaron. Oh, I ain't tell y'all. So, we have an air fryer. It bakes, air fryer, so a mixture of things, right? And since we got it, I have not used the microwave too much. All right, Niza, thank you. I'm also on YouTube, by the way. If you can get YouTube, you can also sub to me on YouTube. Same name. So I wanted to make some fries, which I usually do in the air fryer. However, we were out of the little sheets. So I'm like, And then I'm like, well, I'll just microwave it this once until the sheets get here. They were supposed to be here earlier in the week, but, you know, my sister, I was thinking, probably ordered some more to come in. Marvel Trash, what's up, man? Can you tell me what is the best way to spend money on MCOC, like pass and sigil? Or please tell me I am new. The sigil is a good option. Since I don't really spend on like that, I trying to think. I don't know. The pass might be good as well. Somebody let me know. What do y'all think about the pass? But the sigil, it does give you some decent benefit for the price. So yeah, I would I'd say the sigil is a good one. After that, I'm not sure. Air fryers, tower, or drawer. Air fryers. Y2B name the same. Okay. So I put them in the microwave. And let me tell you, this place filled up with smoke. I went real quick, opened up the microwave. Them fries were blackened. Smoke just billowing out. And the plate, which was just a little, you know, it was a microwave safe plate, you know, a little foam plate. It had melted through that. And I looked at the back of the fries at the cooking instructions, because I was like, okay, wait a minute. Maybe I put them in just too long. Usually these things take a little bit of time, right? There were no instructions for the microwave. Yeah, I'm in the United States. The USA. USA. Yeah, see, I wasn't able to dash back, so apparently I have to be real careful with that. I hear the neon lights are bright. That's because fries aren't supposed to be microwaved. And see, I microwaved them, but some of the fries, I definitely microwaved them before we had the air fryer. But I think these fries were not supposed to be microwaved. Yeah, it was charcoal. I escaped. Greetings to America. Whoops. Hit him with it. I know it's probably because I just don't know how to use her, but it seems really, I don't know. All right, take care, Niza. I guess in certain matchups, she's really good. But in some, not so good. Alrighty. And this guy here, he's heavy as crazy. So is his special too. Although it didn't do too much right there. I do not like him. Mr. Noodle. I knew he was going to evade. Yeah. Oh, noodle self. And then when he gets parried, he's just going, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Man. Get out of here with that. Ah. Wood agua. Come on. Stupid auto block. Still got her in the end, though. Ooh, that sounded kinky. Man, why do they just hit into my block like that? That is so freaking annoying. So annoying. Scoop, scoop, scoop that booty. Scoop, scoop, scoop that booty. Booty da, booty da, booty da, booty da. Whoop, whoop. Booty da, booty da, booty da. Yep. Yeah, Gladiator. How you like my special too, though? Guess he didn't like it all that much. Oh man, doing this arena without my recoil on. Ooh, man. Come on. Knockout. That's what's up. Oh, come on now. Can't do nothing. Can't come back in. Can't do nothing. All right. Nope. Oh, come on. What was that? Why did he miss like that? That flipped me out. I was ready to go in, and instead of parrying, he just missed. Oh, last round. Remember I said on stream that I can't remember the last time I lost my streak in the 4-star arena because it's very difficult to do that. I managed to do it. You know how? My phone rang. And I ran over to get it, and I hadn't paused the game. Boop, boop. Done. I was in the middle of a match, and I won the first one, and the phone rang, and I ran, got it, and when I came back, I was getting beat up on the third one. I was like, wait, no! Too late. So, I did manage to lose my streak in the 4-star arena. Ow! Come on. Come on. Come on. If I get a tablet and play MCOC on it, does that put me at risk of getting banned? No. You can play on multiple devices. You can even play on multiple accounts. It just has to be you. I've almost lost my streak in the 4-star because I perceived the input stopped working for me. Well, that was the only time in years that I can remember losing my streak in that arena. And I just had to laugh. I was like, and I was just saying this. Gonna take me. Yeah, I'll turn them back on. I just don't want to waste the unit since I already turned them off. So I gotta wait until I guess everybody's done and they see whether there's a need for the backup to go help. And if not, then they can come in, clear my node, and then I can go and finish up. But until then, stuck without them. All right, guys. That is going to do it. I need to go get something to eat. Do you run the ouchies for AQ? Usually, I do. If they're off already for some reason, then I don't. All right, let's see if anybody is raid eligible. Remarkable. All right, let's see. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. That like is life. Oh, we got Enzo. All right, hashtag out of the shadows. All right, guys, take care. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably start a little bit late tomorrow. Dragon Arena in the other game is on. So anyway, take care. And you all have a blessed day.